Where have most of the coronavirus cases been? If we look at a graph, we see 8 nations come to dominate the list of the top 10 most affected countries with coronavirus outbreaks. They are Italy, Spain, France, Iran, the United States, Britain, Russia, and Germany. So the question is, what do all of these countries have in common? Well, let's take a look. In the year 70 AD, the Romans destroyed the temple in Jerusalem. The Romans massacred the Jews in Jerusalem, destroyed the temple, destroyed the city, exiled any of the survivors, taking most of them as slaves to Rome. They tortured the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They looted the temple and looted the city and brought many of the most valued artifacts that the Jews at that time had back to Rome and marched the survivors 2,300 kilometers, 1,400 miles from Jerusalem to Rome, as immortalized on this timeless relief located on the Arch of Titus in Rome today. In Iran, there's been a never-ending amount of anti-Israel demonstrations, anti-Israel statements, and ongoing threats to Israel's security. Spain, the next country to suffer record outbreaks and record amounts of cases of coronavirus, was responsible a little more than 500 years ago for the Spanish Inquisition. France has seen increasing anti-Semitic attacks, anti-Semitic protests, and blatant discrimination against Jews. Britain has also seen in recent years its share of anti-Semitic demonstrations, anti-Semitic incidents, Jews not feeling safe, and anti-Israel demonstrations. The United States as well has had its share of synagogue shootings, stabbings, demonstrations, and the United States is also responsible for turning away thousands of refugees from Nazi-occupied Europe who were trying to escape death. The United States did not allow the ships to land, including direct orders from President Roosevelt, and many of these refugees were returned to Europe and killed. For hundreds of years, Russian citizens carried out pogroms against Jewish citizens, often ransacking villages, raping and killing women, beating and killing men, with almost no intervention from Russian authorities. Not enough has been said about German atrocities against Jews over history. So what do these 8 countries have in common? All of these 8 countries have cursed Jews. Some of them have done it historically, like Italy and Spain, and Iran, which used to be Persia, and some have cursed Jews in more modern times. Iran, Russia, Germany. The Torah, the Bible, clearly shows us how God told Abraham, while he was still the first and only Jewish man alive, I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. Blessing Jews results in prosperity and success. And cursing Jews results in punishment and sometimes total destruction.